Both vessels are waiting for your sight. We're clear event, clear to dive.
It's opening now, 4 now. Please confirm.
3's, 4's open. 2 spots, 1s and 6s. That's all events open, 1410. Behind is your deck, so wash. You are positive. Clear to vertical.
Vertical thrusters, dive.
Vertical action. Rails gone wash. Sail is going to be submerging. Your mast is to follow. Switch to underwater comms now.
Underwater telephone.
Alright everybody, congratulations, it's official, we're sinking. Just kidding, we're not sinking. If we were sinking, we'd be completely out of control, and we're under control the entire time, so we're on what's considered a dive. If you look out of your viewports and straight up, you'll see a part of the submarine there. Those are our ballast tanks. They run from the front of the submarine all the way to the back. They have 2 holes, one on the bottom, which is always open, and one on the top, which has a valve, okay? On the surface, those tanks are filled with air. What we do is we open that valve, it allows that air to escape. Water then fills those tanks, and it makes us a little heavier. Not so heavy to the point where we just sink, but just slightly less buoyant. And we use our vertical thrusters, that motor noise you hear there, and we push ourselves down to the bottom actually, so we always maintain a slight amount of positive buoyancy throughout the entire dive. So that's a little bit about how we're operating the submarine here. Now on the port side up forward here, you'll see this depth gauge. If this one's a little too far away, you'll notice over the shoulder of our co-pilot in the back is another depth gauge as well. So you'll see a lot of stuff out there in the water column currently that looks like snow, but that is in fact plankton. Right. So plankton is a very interesting group of organisms made up of plants and animals. Plants, which are small little types of algae, animals which will never, some animals which will never get larger than what you see outside your viewports there right now. The plankton field of the ocean is also the nursery of the ocean, so there's baby crabs, baby clams, baby fish out there as well. 1,000-pound marlin actually start off as big as what you would see outside your viewports there right now. Some years ago they did studies about the nutritional qualities of plankton. They gathered up in huge nets. Come to find out it was more nutritious than fish, but it was a little tough to get down, so it never really caught on. But to give an example of how nutritious plankton can be, the largest animals on our planet are whales, and some of them will get as large as they do by eating plankton alone. So we might just be looking at our next large nutritional supplement out there. Who knows, in my opinion. Crickets don't have anything on plankton. Got a beautiful view of the seafloor coming up at this time. We're going to check in with our surface crew real quick on the underwater telephone.
Surface Atlantis, we're at 40 feet. Visuals of the coral reef below. Beautiful down here. How do you copy? I'm clear as well. We'll communicate with you further in a few minutes. Thank you very much.
Alright, so that was us communicating with the surface vessel, and we will do that a few times throughout the dive. And we do that by what's called an underwater telephone. The underwater telephone operates on an acoustical frequency because radio waves do not propagate underwater, right? They work in air but not under the water. Acoustical waves do. So the underwater telephone actually operates on the same frequency as dolphins. All right, we've got a beautiful view of the seafloor coming up now. Visibility is absolutely great down here. And as it clouds over, it actually gets a little bit better. You notice when it was all cloudy up on the surface, the light does refract off of a lot of different particles that are in the water column. So now that it's cloudy, we have this amazing view that we have out here right now. Alright, so right away we're seeing some triggerfish out there. Those black diamond-shaped fish you see, some that are swimming with the fins on their back and their belly rather than their tail. Those are triggerfish, which is a whole family of fish. They have a bone on their head that looks just like a trigger, and that bone sticks up when they feel threatened, and they would essentially stick in the roof of the mouth of any fish that was trying to eat it. Very effective defense mechanism. Oh, there's a rainbow parrotfish right there. That blue-green fish you see, that is the male rainbow parrotfish. And there's the female coming out from the rocks right behind him there. So now the rainbow parrotfish